Greetings. Hello. How are you, beautiful goddesses? Any brothers out there? How are you doing, powerful ones? So happy to be here today to lead a mindfulness practice with you all. Happy New Year. Okay. um, I hope that you feel hopeful. I hope that something in you right now feels like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna give this another good old college try and see what I can make of this year called 2022. Um, so I hope that you all were able. Grand Rising, hello, Goddess. Good to see you here, Queen Monica. Um, I hope that you all were able to watch the workshop that I put out for you all. I was gonna take it down this morning and hadn't taken it down. So I said, you know what? I'll leave it up one more day. You just go to my website, goddessbodymindspirit.com, and you'll see I put something there that it's about maybe the inner circle doors were open. They're closed now, but there might it's some link there. If you click there, you'll be able to go. Hold on. I might lose y'all for a second, but let me just see. What does my website say? I probably should have brought this up beforehand. I thought I would remember, but I put it right there at the top. Yeah, it'll say go here for the all access page for the goddess membership and community winter enrollment. It's a red link. And when you go there, you will um, be able to watch the uh, new moon workshop. If you're in the inner circle, which I know several of y'all here are in the inner circle, it's in the inner circle, forever for y'all. But for those who are not in the inner circle, I would love it if y'all would. I'm gonna just show y'all what it looks like for others. Hashtag, welcome to the hashtag replay queens. Hello, Virgo Bliss and Miss Cindy Jones. How are the goddesses this morning? Welcome. So you can see here this red button. You just click there and it'll take you to this video. Oh, actually, it's on my channel, my public channel. I forgot about that. It's just open on my this channel that you're on right now. So I hope that y'all watch that because I studied, I put my heart into that for you all. And one of the things that I want to start off with by talking about this morning is how we can let go of this paradigm of having to have it all figured out. And, what is this year going to be like for 2022 on January the 1st? We can let go of that paradigm and just take our time. I think that unpacking 2020 and 2021, if you haven't unpacked them, it's really important to do so. Now, we'll tell you one thing that will help you since I'm leaving this up one more day is if you go to that page on my website, um, in there is a link to something you can download. It's a tool. It's called the Compass. Like it's looking at 2021. Let me just look at it. Set your compass exercise for 2022. And with that, when you download it, you can unpack 2021. You're asked to, answer some questions. And then you're asked to look forward into 2022. Um, but I don't think people really get how much we need to just like stop, take some deep breaths, and just figure out, like, really and truly, am I ready to move forward? What is it that I need to look at? What is it that I need to focus on? And to make sure we don't put a lot of pressure on ourselves to do all this stuff. I just was looking at one of my an email this morning, and it said something to the effect of January the 8th is Vision Board Day. So I was like, that's good that people, it's allegedly it's been around for 10 years. They set it for January the 8th. So other people realize for years, you do not have to have it all figured out. And since we're in, a retrograde season, Venus is retrograde, Mercury goes retrograde next week, I think. So we're very pensive and we have to reflect. Okay, we want to be reflective And because the more we really actually, and this is what mindfulness is about, the more we are able to be fully present to what we have right here, right now, it will help us to understand really and truly how are you going to move forward in 2022? What is it that you need to, address right here, right now before you move forward? So, bonjour, Diza. Welcome. How are you? So, yeah, I think it's important for us to make sure that we continue to think about like, get real with yourself. It's interesting because this is what Capricorn is about, and that's how I feel with myself. Right now, I'm just getting real. It's like I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking, okay, you need to work on this. And one of the things I know I need to work on is dealing with stress and anxiety. It's something that um, I started realizing how detrimental it is to my body when I was in my 40s. And, I remember getting to a point where I felt like I was allergic to stress, and I still feel that way. If I get too stressed, it's like I feel like I'm about to get sick or, I just it feels very bad in my body. And so, um, just getting real with ourselves right now is important. And when we recognize where we are, instead of looking out to the future, only looking out to the future, because I believe in that, um, we wanna be, balancing that out and like, "Okay, this is where I am right now. What do I really most need to focus on in this now moment?" That's what I think is important to look at during this time. And once we get to Aquarius season, maybe more like Pisces season, we will feel like, we'll want to move forward a little bit more. I think it's totally okay to be playing around with, okay, what do I need to unpack? What really needs my attention right now? And okay, this is where I want to go over the next year. And I even say it would be lovely if we started thinking about, okay, what is it that I want to focus on in the winter? And what is it that I want to focus on in the spring? Like maybe give you in the business world, we work with quarters. A lot of people work with 90-day plans because it's so much it's more easy to manage. Grand Rising. Yes, happy snow day. The snow is almost gone from here. Priestess Ellen is almost gone. Just like we knew it would be. So I decided to focus on stress this morning, have the mindfulness practice focused on stress. I do have two affirmations that I'll go over with you all um, at the end. Okay, I'm going to do the affirmations really quickly just in case we need to tie them into the mindfulness. So I am triumphant. I am triumphant. I celebrate all victories, big and small. Well, look at that. I am triumphant. So let me ask you all to think about, and feel free to share this in the comments. This is part of that unpacking of 2020 and 2021. I know we are just leaving 2021, but to me, those were like the two parts to the same year. I really do think that we can get ahead this year, and it's gonna have its challenges. I really feel like that, but it's gonna feel so much better. It really will for a lot of us. And so part of the way we are able to have confidence in moving forward is we take stock in our victories and what we have done well. It's so important. It's part of the manifesting process, okay? So this is something I want you to take into this week. I want you to every day ask yourself, how am I triumphant? You know? And if you can't discover something that you've been triumphant about, then that's your job, is to figure out, how am I having victories? What are my victories for today? Okay? No snow in the Caribbean. Yeah. I yeah. This week I have dreamt about the Caribbean every day. Good morning, Eileen. How are you, Queen? Welcome. Okay, so I am triumphant. That's something that I encourage us all to ponder for this week. That's one of our affirmations for the week. And then the next one is I am resilient. I am resilient. I have the power to bounce back from any situation. I am resilient. I think that there's positive resilience and negative resilience. And I'm just saying that because I know sometimes people struggle with feeling like they always have to be strong, is how I look at it. But resilience truly stems from self care and having good boundaries, which I equate boundaries, no question, to Capricorn. And one of the chief goddesses of this year, from my looking at the oracles, is Yemoja, who is about self care. And so that's really what it stems from. It stems from taking that time, getting quiet, and not being everything to everybody, not showing up and thinking that you've got to carry the load for everyone. Resilience comes from being able to delegate or being able to just be okay with, I did my part and that's what I was called to do. Just having that attitude, right? Um, so resilience is important. Another thing that I want us to think about, especially when we're thinking about positive resilience, true resilience is what positive resilience is. It means that you do allow yourself to stretch. Resilience comes from actually being under stress a little bit, just not too much, um, because you want that ability to get stressed and just be like, it's okay. It's really, I got this. I feel a little stressed, but it's okay. Right. And I will say, mindfulness is something that I think helps with resilience. And yeah, so let's just go on ahead and get started. If you would go on ahead and put yourself in a comfortable seated position, or maybe you're lying down, but you just want to begin to get very, very comfortable. And if you want, you can go on ahead and take in a nice deep breath and exhale through your mouth. Let's just do that a few times. Inhale and a long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale and a long, slow, deep breath out. Letting your shoulders drop, allowing yourself to sink more fully into your seat or your bed. Bringing your mind into this now moment by tuning into your breath, noticing the inhale and noticing the exhale. And our goal is to get grounded. We have a lot of Aquarius energy that we are about to enter into. Mercury is there right now. And so slowing down and getting grounded in the moment is very important. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to go on ahead and start, and just knowing again that the goal is for you to feel more grounded, more relaxed, and more alert and present to the moment, to your body, and to what you sense. Continuing to allow yourself to let go. You just want to let go of any stress you've been feeling. Let go of any tension in your shoulders. Let go of any tension in your jaw. And just bring your awareness to what it feels like to breathe right now. Notice the physical sensations of breathing. And wherever that sensation of breathing that is the most vivid, place your awareness there. You might feel it most in the rise and fall of your belly. Maybe you feel it in your nostrils. Just wherever that sensation is the clearest, simply put your focus there right now. Experience the inhale and the exhale. Experience the in between. And each time that you notice that the momentum of your mind has drawn your awareness from your breath, gently, non judgmentally, just place your attention back on your breath. These are ways that we can begin to bring in that resilience, bring in that calm in the middle of our day. Just stop and focus on the inhale and the exhale. You might find it helpful to say, inhale as you inhale and exhale as you exhale. Just say it in your mind. And just know you can exhale through your nose or through your mouth, whatever feels best for you. Your mind will wander. Simply notice when it does, and with compassion and love for yourself, accept or acknowledge that your mind has wandered. And just bring your awareness back to the physical sensation of breathing. Observe each breath as though it's the first breath you've ever taken. This is an opportunity to pay attention to this present moment. Allow yourself to explore this moment, to be curious about this moment, and to allow your breath to open up the doorway to this moment. And as you prepare to come out of this meditation, notice how you feel in your body. Take a moment to feel this feeling of presence. Take a moment to experience it, to notice what it feels like in your body to be present there. Offer yourself a little gratitude for taking time to be present and carry this feeling of presence with you as you go out into your day. May you be present. May you be peaceful. And may you be gentle on yourself today. And take a deep breath in and a long, slow, deep breath out. And when you're ready, go on ahead and flutter your eyes open and let me know, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I'd love to hear from the ones who are here um, on the live stream. And of course, in the replay, let me know how that was for you. But I can respond in time to those who are here. Oh, good. Much more embodied. Beautiful. Glad to hear that. Priestess Ellen. Let's see. Eileen said she's going through this right now. I think you might be talking about resilience. I didn't see that. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome. Glad you are here. We have done a wonderful meditation, releasing for you. You feel more grounded. Yeah, thank you, Eileen. Um, good morning, Peg. Yes, Queens, Michelle, and Peg. I took us through a mindfulness practice to help us move into a place where we have more ease and we're more grounded. And it's really one that's set up to be an antidote to anxiety and stress, which a lot of us could be feeling grounded. Nice, Monica. Your voice is so soothing. I feel slightly more calm now. Slightly more calm is so good, Deeza. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Yes, resilience. Resilience is such an important quality to have. I'm happy for you, Eileen, that you're working on that. So I am finding that, sometimes I think about our ancient ancestors and how they just had to figure it out. And I think the struggles that we have, it's just so much access to information and other people. Um, it's not as easy to get away and figure things out. But the more I navigate my own life, the more I am convinced that things like breath work and mindfulness will cure probably 90% of our issues. 90% of our woes, more than likely, can be cured. Maybe not cured, but an antidote for them, relieved. Um, what's the word? Because you got to be careful how you be talking. I'm not a doctor. Can be alleviated released through mindfulness, through taking that time to just bring yourself present in the moment, focusing on your breath, and that's it. Just be present, tune into your body. I want to offer that to you all as a challenge. Let me see here. Okay. Virgo Bliss, it was nice. I don't feel well today. Sorry to hear that, Goddess. I send you loving, healing energy. But it was a great start to the day. Yes, to be still. Love it. Sending hugs and love to all of the goddesses out there. Yeah, this is why I started out by talking about I want y'all to be okay with I want you all to know it's good to feel hopeful in 2022. The energy is so much better. However, right now, a lot of us, for us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the winter. Even if you're not in the Northern Hemisphere, because I know we have goddesses at, the equator and in the Southern Hemisphere, it's still Capricorn season. And Capricorn is all about, the sun is not strong in Capricorn. It's a cold sign. The sun is very hot and fiery. And so it's not super strong, you know, as a planet in this sign. And so it makes us slower and it's a very sobering energy. And so the best antidote for Capricorn actually is to look at what's going on, to just be real with yourself. But I'm telling you, the best way to be real with yourself is through taking that time to breathe, to become present in the moment. And remember always, always, it's not about mindfulness, is not about quieting the mind. It's about just being present to what is there. Because sometimes because we know thoughts have energy, right? And these thoughts, they're just racing back and forth in our minds. And it's all that energy up there. And if we aren't present to what is running back and forth up there, we to a certain degree, it's like we sublimate our will and our, our inner power to all the energy of those thoughts that are running around up there. And so when we become present to what's there, it could be a thought like, girl, you have not, completed this thing around the house, that really is stressing you out. But you could just tell yourself, right now, I don't have to worry about that. I can just focus on this moment. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now I'm more grounded. I can get that done at 2 o'clock today, right? This is the beauty of mindfulness and not trying to be frustrated because the mind is racing. You just inhale and exhale. That's one thing that I'll say. I'll just start saying the words inhale and exhale. Give my conscious mind something to do so that it's not just letting all of this race around. And the more we allow that, then we're able to become present and access inner resources. Taking me back to one of our, actually taking me back to both of our affirmations today. One is I am triumphant. When you look back at what you have succeeded at, that becomes an inner resource. It could either be an inner resource on you remembering, okay, how did I do this? How did I engineer it? Or, how, it might be a skill of some sort. Or it just may be, you know what? I remember I had a hard time before and I came through it. That's an inner resource. Remembering that you have been successful in life before. That's an inner resource. Okay. And mindfulness, when we get embodied, mindfulness allows us to access resources like that help us to navigate these harder times that we find ourselves in. Okay. And then I am resilient. Resilience is like to me, like, the epitome of, resources, having inner resources, the ability because you take good care of yourself and you allow yourself to be stretched. You give yourself time to just be chill, going between that masculine and feminine energy, yin and yang. It becomes a resource. And the way we can best access it, and I can tell you, one of the ways to be resilient is through the mindfulness of being present in the moment and not judging anything that comes through, being kind with yourself, being compassionate to yourself in that moment. Like, I think that's one of the most loving things we can do for ourselves. And that will help us to actually be able to access this resource of being resilient. The more we become present and in the moment, it just naturally cultivates resilience as a resource. So I am resourceful. Yes. Hashtag mantra. I love that. That's one of my favorite affirmations. I am resourceful. Yes. Breath work regulates the nervous system, period, with a T and an exclamation point. We think about the parasympathetic nervous system is the one that we want to keep engaged. If our sympathetic nervous system, which it has to do with the fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, then we'll find ourselves with that. Let me tell you, we don't feel very resourceful. We feel like nothing's working out. So when we do that breath work, it helps us to, get anchored, anchored into our body and into the moment and to actually really be able to see. But it does stimulate. The more we're in sympathetic nervous system, the safer we feel. That's another word that helped me to realize this is where I'm going for. I'm going for safety. Do I feel safe? Well, when we slow down and take the deep breaths, and anchor ourselves in the now moment. I remember years ago at the beginning of this part of my spiritual journey, I used to say, just come in this now moment. And it would literally feel like I did not have any problems because like right here, right now, I would think I'm really okay. Like the whole world hasn't come and crashed down and burned. I'm really okay right now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I can do this. Um, Getting ourselves grounded in safety. And sometimes, for me, I'll go do an oracle reading. I'll look at a chart. I don't have access to that all the time. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. I need to feel safe right here, right now. I'm at the store. I'm not feeling safe right now. Or I'm on the interstate. I'm not feeling safe right now. Inhale, exhale. Okay, I can really see like right now, everything is okay. If I'm truly not safe, like let's say I'm in some bad weather, I can begin to determine, do I need to pull off and go inside of a building, right? Inhale and exhale. Doesn't even take a lot of breaths. All right. But if you can take that time to set aside every day 5 minutes where you just say, I'm just going to breathe. Set a timer if you need one. Make it gentle because you will get calm. And yeah, slower is indeed what it feels like. It's definitely a slower time. It's definitely slow and deliberate is what I'll call it. Capricorn is very purposeful. So I do believe, we want to make whatever we're doing purposeful. Uh we want to address some of our karma. That was something I wanted to say earlier too. We want to address some of our karma. Um We wanna definitely celebrate our triumphs. Let me tell you, Capricorn likes to be respected. They don't really care when you know a Capricorn, they don't actually really care what you think about them. They just wanna be respected for their work. So you wanna make sure that you respect yourself by celebrating what have you overcome. Okay, Capricorn is like, hey, I have been working hard. I have been doing this or I have been doing that. Now, Capricorn energy, I'm not talking about people, just Capricorn energy is the first energy that's going to go down the checklist of everything You have done wrong everything that is wrong. Everything. And Capricorn is saying to you, all right, I know I gave you this list of the stuff that you need to get yourself together on, but you know why? Baby, I'm trying to help you step up and be excellent. I'm doing my best to help you step into your purpose. I'm serious. This is what Capricorn really believes, even though they're going to say that after. When I say they, not necessarily an actual Capricorn, but just this Capricorn energy is going to say it after they gave you that long list of all the stuff you did wrong. Then Capricorn's going to be like, but let me tell you, I'm really proud of you for this. And they will tell you everything that you did right. Capricorn, if Capricorn says, girl, atta girl, that's a atta girl, right? But you got to be your own inner Capricorn. We all have one in us. And you've got to celebrate the triumphs. I would love to hear from you. What's something you were good at, you're proud of? You did well in 2020 or 2021. I'll take both or one or the other. Ellen, yes, in therapy, we talk about resourcing the client, connecting the self to all the resources available. Beautiful. It's, I'm serious. It's what I find to be what works the best. um, yeah, I don't even, I mean, it's like, I don't even have anything else to say. It's, being able to access inner resources help, and then that helps you to be able to access external resources, because you're not, half the time when we're stressed and stuff, we can't even be open to real, like, we're like, I don't know what I need, or I don't know if I should do A or B. It doesn't make us be able to really see what we need. So inhale and exhale. All righty. So thank you all so much. Um, I plan, well, for sure, y'all will hear from me on Wednesdays, and I would love to. This week I sent out the new moon workshop, but you'll all be hearing from me, each week about the weekly wisdom. And I would love to begin. Diza, let me know if you want me to, because I decided to keep a list of everybody who has said they wanted me to do the live readings. Let me know if you want, because you're the first one on my list, to be the next person who I look at your chart live on my page, and I can send you a message and we can connect about that. And then if Cynthia is here, Sister Stacy, then it would be you second that I would contact. Let me see here. What else did I want to tell y'all? Yeah, I am doing my best to bring more here to this channel. Like some conversations. I really want to have conversations with people. So hopefully we'll be doing some of that. Nape Nada said, oh, nope, nada. Sorry. Yeah, my eyes are just like what we hear older people's eyes are. And pardon any typos or anything that I misread or anything that I miss. I'm proud of myself for pushing through despite the challenges. Great job. Nope, nada. I'm proud of you for that too. That is so exciting. I see you. I see you. Um, Ellen said, I earned a graduate certificate in mental health. Wow. Okay. This is why. Look, you're going to have to come on here and apply to a doctoral program. What? In clinical psychology. Released two, not one, but two toxic relationships and brought your first car. Capricorn North Node. Much? Yes. You better do that. Ellen, I did not know all of this was going on. I knew you were in school, but I didn't know that you were. Oh, you applied. Okay, I thought you were already in. You're gonna get in, honey. You're gonna get in. Congratulations, and we'll have to talk about you coming on, if you want, of course, to talk about the like some mental health topics. It's very important to me. I think a lot of us, the more we can begin to tend to that mental health, woo, it's going to be life changing. Hey, Shakira, how you doing, Queen? Yes, catch the replay. Good morning to all the queens who are here live and to all the queens who are here in hashtag replay. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to go on ahead and run. As always, I'm not gonna lie, my um sympathetic nervous system, no, parasympathetic nervous system just gets so kicked on when I'm here with y'all. I'm like, oh, I feel good. I feel safe. Like, let's look. Hey, what you doing? Let's just keep talking and having fun. This is my reminder for one of my classes starting. So one of my belly dance classes. Yes, that's the power of sisterhood. I agree, Ellen. I agree. It's just like, I imagine I'm on my belly and my legs are kicking across. And I'm going to tell y'all, honestly, if you lay on your belly, you can put your hands up or you can lay your head down and then kick your legs up. And just like when we were little kids, imagine my arms are your legs and just swing them back and forth. That actually is good for the nervous system and bringing your energy online. So, y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. Looking forward to connecting with y'all next week. And also, any Inner Circle members who are watching, we have a meeting this weekend. We're going to finish talking about Jupiter, and I think I'm going to turn it into talking a little bit more about vision boards. I talked about vision boards on our Monday live stream. So I encourage, I hope that you all join me, Inner Circle members. And for those who are not in the Inner Circle, I want to give you a challenge. Even if you don't create a vision board, maybe start collecting like what you do know, start collecting your pictures, whatever it is, phrases and poems that you want to include on your vision board. Okay. Yes. Deep bow. Deep bow. Thank you, Ellen. I know you will. I know you will. All right, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I will be connecting with you all again soon. Peace and love.